Welcome to Retro Inebriation.
I'm Brent Taylor.
I'm Brian Mora.
I'm going to.
Yes, you are going to drink. Brent is going to drink periodically throughout the next 3 episodes and to get nice and drunk or plastered or what have you.
To the kid too tough to beat.
Kid Chameleon is the game that we are playing today, and he's mocking the intro screen. Thank you, sir. You had a brief story to tell us about your alcohol consumption last week.
Yes. I got very drunk last week. Start one or start two?
Start one. 2 players alternating, and that's what we do anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Cool.
Start your timer.
And I was like, drunker than normal.
So he says.
Brian, the same thing happened to me a couple days later. And I was like, what the hell? Why did I get so drunk? That bottle of vodka we got was 50% alcohol, not 40% alcohol. Which is what, a 25% increase in alcohol consumption?
Yes, 100 proof versus 80.
I can't make that joke.
You can actually double tap the jump button and you'll grab onto the ledge. No. Jump, and as you hit the... There you go.
There we go.
I adored this game. I didn't own this game for the longest time when I had a Sega Genesis. I only played it when I went over my friend David Robles' house. Oh, if it wasn't for the ba at the end, you would have had the noise
really?
right. Yes.
Oh, that was like... I was singing Superman.
I hope they sing, because that would be really, really cool.
That happened in Bomberade. I was making noises, and you said, "Oh, you know the music." I said, "No, I'm just making sounds," and it lines up pretty darn close.
That's cool.
Nothing happened.
Well, because it's the same helmet.
Does the top 3 buttons do?
No, it's only a 3-button game,
Is
and
there
we're
like
using
a
a 6-button
punch
controller.
button, or?
No, you have an action. You have an action per helmet, and this one's action is climbing walls.
Gotcha.
So you'll have to do a little tap.
I have not played this game. I played it briefly. I don't really remember, but
that's common for you when it comes to playing video games, though.
Yes, I was over here hanging out with Brian. We filmed. We were done filming. I want to get higher. There we go. I did it.
You did get the timer.
What is this?
It gives you more time.
Oh no. I'm not realizing.
Oh, you have 7 minutes to complete the stage. You're fine.
I got it all. All right, I can move on now.
For those that don't know the game, this is a virtual reality machine. If you didn't have a chance to read the intro,
But the boss was.
if you tap the button, you can climb that wall. I think it's C, maybe. There you go. Tap.
Oh, okay. All right.
That definitely won't sing.
No, not at all. I won!
Yay!
Did
Did you get a no-hit bonus? No, you got hit.
Win.
Ooh, my turn.
Your turn. Blue Lake Woods 2. Anyways, yeah, no, I played NBA 2K, and which I've done 1,000 times. And I was like, I am absolutely plastered. Why is this happening to me?
Why is this happening
So I
to me?
invested.
Says the guy who drinks every time he
I-
plays video games.
Not every time I play video games.
Okay, close. I mean,
Yeah.
you're really splitting hairs.
So, like, sometimes when I'm in the car and my wife's driving, I'll play video games on my phone. I would drink then.
Good.
I was playing the 3DS at the doctor's office the other day. I was not drinking.
I think I might need to see video proof of that one.
Anyways, yeah. I was like, why is this happening? Why am I so drunk? I have this down to an art form. Like I know how to maintain the right level. So I investigated, and well, it turns out if you buy stronger alcohol, you get drunk faster.
Pro tip.
Yeah, pro tip. But no, so I was over here, we played this, I turned it on and we were playing for a couple minutes, and I couldn't do something. I don't remember what it was. Probably something simple like jumping or something. And
Sounds
Brian
right.
was like, "Wait, have you never played this?" And I said, "No." And he was like, "We'll turn it off. Like this has got to be.
We got to do an episode.
This has got to be an episode." So we turned it off.
Well, it's because there's so many variants to this game. Like, for example, these little portals here, they're scattered throughout the stages, and you don't have to use them. In that case, you do because that was a dead end. But there are plenty of places where you can go ahead and teleport or not, and sometimes it'll even take you out of the stage and into a brand new one. The game has, it's at least 100 stages, if not more. I can't recall what the exact number. Oh, it's insane. So
I did
each
not know this game
playthrough,
was that big.
each playthrough can be completely different. So that's one of the things that I loved about it. Anytime that I would,
He's using Link's attack from Super Smash Bros.
yes, that's exactly it. Nintendo totally ripped off whatever, production studio made this game.
This is one that I've always been surprised didn't get, a revival.
Oh,
because
or
it has
even a
cult
fucking
following.
sequel.
Like some games that are good don't necessarily have the following to justify getting, Alex the Kid.
There you go.
Or I can't help myself. Or Bonk. They don't necessarily have the reputation that justifies a studio spending the type of money
To do some sort of a remake
to
or
do
what have you.
some sort of reboot. This game has a huge cult following. And I guess it just proves that executives are just that far out of the loop.
It did really well when it came out as well. It's possible that maybe the rights to it are tied up or something. I don't even know how to react to that.
I got spikies on my head.
You do.
What's...
You're a three-horn.
Yeah, I'm Sarah.
That for those of you who don't follow our episodes, that was a Jurassic Park reference, believe it or not.
Roundaboutly, yes. Eh,
That didn't work.
how do I...
You're getting your ass kicked.
I am.
Oh, you're back to the kid.
I got it.
You got it? Are you sure?
No. Alright.
Doesn't really seem like you got it.
Why can't I get that?
Use the hill. He's really struggling.
Eh,
Try jumping under it.
that's what I'm trying
There
to
you
do.
go.
Got it. That was just time. There was no way to... Surely I spent...
You did no. The time bonuses in this are huge. You normally get like 3 minutes just for collecting one little clock.
Look. Whoa, spikies.
That made you retreat all the way back to the bottom.
Shut your face, Brian.
I didn't say anything that time.
Shut your face. Why does the knight have the ability to climb?
I don't know.
That's a weird one.
Actually, now that I think about it, it's one of the only powers that doesn't really make sense.
Okay.
You get a hockey mask, and you have the ability to throw axes, because obviously it's, in the vein of Jason Voorhees.
Right.
The samurai has his little sword. The rhino guy can bash into things. Like, all of them have some sort of a
Yeah.
correlation, and the knight can climb walls.
Because
I don't think I've ever stopped and thought
if
of
you're
that
climbing,
before.
if you're climbing a wall, you really want to be wearing a suit of armor.
Yes, of
Just-
course, because it makes you more
makes you-
agile.
yeah.
That, and you want to make out with princesses.
Right.
That's suits of armor are very, cohesive to that.
They're so nice. They're like, you need this now.
Well, here they are. In other
Oh, yeah,
stages,
no,
you'll get
I'm
power-ups,
sure, yes,
and it'll
yeah.
totally fuck you up.
Yeah, I'm sure with time.
Where you'll want to dodge the power-ups as they drop down because you're like, no, I want this one.
So can he attack people with his horns, or am I?
Some. Not very many.
Aha!
Are you proud? I don't know if the audience can hear, but the clicking of the controller is part of what I'm laughing at the moment, because I can hear you struggling with the character.
There's so many P's.
Yes, there's a lot of P in the stage.
So much P.
I don't know what's so satisfying about collecting things in video games.
That's got to do with psychology.
That's it? That's your answer? It's psychological? Thank you,
I
Brad.
watched a video one time that they claimed that, and videos are true.
If it was on the internet, it must
Yeah.
be true.
Not only was it on the internet, it was on the most reliable part of the internet.
YouTube?
BuzzFeed.
Oh. Well, then yes, it must be accurate. What are you doing?
I'm collecting things because of psychology.
But I heard you tapping. What were you doing?
I thought maybe it would make him like run. I haven't exactly figured out how his powers work.
If you press and hold the A button, your character runs.
Okay. And then make his head go down?
No, I mean just walking in one direction will make his head go down. But if you want your character to move faster, normally I'll go into the settings and I'll make it where run is the default. You have to press the button to walk.
Right.
But considering you're not used to this game, I didn't want to fuck you up that way. You sound like the Hulk. Stop that!
It didn't work.
It did not.
If you jump over the flag, it's like, you ain't beat this level yet, bitch.
I love their interpretation of what virtual reality is.
Yeah.
Like, it's just all these gray blocks that you're standing on. Oh, yes.
Is it pirates?
No, it is not pirates. It is one of my favorite power-ups.
Is it a pirate power?
It is not a pirate power-up.
It looks like it's a pirate power.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
You didn't get it?
Well, it's still up there.
Oh. I thought you mean it was like gone like forever.
Oh, that would be frustrating.
I like games.
Damn it!
I like games where things go away for forever.
You do?
I do.
We've already discussed how much that would piss us off with Maniac Mansion. That's it! Give me that! Give me that helmet, damn it! Now I can fly!
Whoa.
Right? And what I hate is this portal takes me to a place where this thing is almost worthless.
Oh, well then why did you use it?
Because it's the only way to go. It's a dead end
Oh.
room. Because you can use this power up in this stage, but
You
it's
can't
much
use
better to use this.
You can't use the power. You can't use the same portal that brought you there.
Oh, like to go backwards?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. I honestly don't know. And now that you bring it up, I don't know if I've ever tried. I've been playing this game for 20 years. I don't know if it's ever occurred to me to go back to the same portal.
That happened just a few weeks ago on Hook. With the
with the
bubble.
fucking air bubbles!
Yeah. I played that. I hated that level as a child.
Of course you did. It
I'm
sucked
like,
ass.
You gotta keep swimming all the way back, and like, you don't. And
It was completely worthless to do that.
I've played that level so many times. That's a hard game later on in the span of that game. So I died a bunch as a kid.
Go back and watch the Hook episode. It's worth it. Just to hear me bitch about how much I hate that game.
I love that game. Now, don't mistake that for me saying it's a good game.
No, it is not a good game. I think it's funny it takes each of us a second to figure out that we have to hit start.
I'm glad you pointed that out to our audience.
We've both done that where we're sitting there at the screen.
What is that one?
Oh, this is awesome. This is the tank. This one doesn't make a lot of sense either.
What the?
You shoot skulls.
Yeah. Skulls.
But in all fairness, you are a zombie Nazi, so shooting skulls makes enough sense. And you can duck.
I don't know why this game makes me think of
Superman.
No, not Superman, just the Superman theme. Like this.
This has a very strong John Williams vibe.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, can you go left, right?
I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh.
Give me that.
That was
It's okay. That was the first life we lost.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
And I fell into an unstoppable deathbed.
You shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have. Now I know better.
You'd think you'd already know not to go into an unstoppable death pit. But no! Brett needs to be told these things. Oh, you bastards. I love how they just continuously ricochet.
Right?
There's no stopping. They just keep bouncing.
They're very bouncy schools. This is what drugs do to your schools, kids.
What the fuck?
It's the 90s. There has to be an
What
anti-drug message.
Oh, I got time. Yay. I'm thrilled.
And you're home.
Shit.
And you're getting beat up by
I'm gonna die.
a diamond? That diamond just fuck you up.
Those diamonds are sharp, man. Fuck! This little guy is chasing me! Make him stop!
Every kill begins with kill.
I like that. That's good. Cheesy as fuck, but that was good.
Yeah.
Aw, I made it to the end. We didn't lose 2 lives on the same level.
That's good.
I'm gonna consider it a win.
I think most games it's good not to lose twice in the same level. Did you set a timer?
Of course I did. You got 30 seconds left, you bastard. Because he asked, because he knows it's close to the 17-minute mark. Hit start, damn it!
I was hitting A!
I don't know why we can't figure that out. You only have 1 hit, so be careful. Yeah, you're welcome. There's gonna be a helmet in here somewhere. You'll be okay.
I got the death mask. And I'm gonna throw my axes at...
You couldn't have timed that worse. I'm gonna throw axes at... Wait, no, I can't.
I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
You're gonna pause the game.
No!
Hit start, damn it.
Oh. To throwing axes.
That you can't do.
I can't do. To all the things I can't do.
You can throw axes at the shot counter. That might make you feel better.
It might.
Start.
You're an asshole.
I know. Why are you going backwards?
Because I can't make that jump. I
There
think,
you can.
I think maybe I can make it from here.
I'm gonna go with
I
no.
hit my head.
Didn't you make a comment on social media recently about the disappearing blocks in Mega Man?
I did. I was just thinking that because I have decided that I'm going to play back through all of the. This is not for the channel. This is just for my life. If you want me to post it, let me know. I'll do it and I'll post it. But
Stop being so impatient. Wait for the one above you to disappear and then jump. Because by the time you land, it'll be back.
oh, I thought it had. Okay, I thought it was like timed. I understand now. I just misunderstood. I thought like when I hit the ground, I had so long before it. I didn't realize they were like.
Yeah. It's,
Okay, that's on you.
Just think it. No, just think of Mega Man.
Yeah. Is there a noise that would let me know?
I don't know.
Um.
I can't remember the last time I played this game with sound. Don't jump on him.
Oh, thank you, Brian. Okay, I forgot. Yeah.
Helps when you face the right direction.
Oh. Oh. Shut up, Brian. Go. Okay. See? I'm fine.
You did it. Don't jump on the fire, guy.
Thank you, Brian. You suggested that before my feet were on the way back towards his head.
Fire! He's made of fire!
I was about to say, sometimes you can jump on fire's head, but I actually can't think of a video game that's okay, so... you win this round, more after.
Thank you.
You win this
I don't know why it took you so long to concede to that. I do like those bricks. The ones that have like the little bullet pellets that come out of them when you touch them. Sometimes they get very intricate.
Die! Fire!
The animations in this game are really cool.
I like that he looks at you like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
You're next.
He does look pretty jacked for a little animated
Go in
sprite.
that room where it's dark, kid. Should I warp?
No. That doesn't work. You gotta touch the bricks. From the bottom. Touch them from underneath. If you stand in front of them, the bullets will hit you.
Oh yeah, do it. Shush, 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 shush. Die! This one was mine. No!
You can, but you might want to get a helmet first.
Oh, I don't want that.
Well, the knight does have more health.
Go.
The knight has 5 health.
Go away.
Or go over it.
But then I'm gonna get it.
No, over. But you have more health now. That's a good thing.
But I can't.
Can't what?
Use my samurai voice. I want that one! Alright.
Your health is reduced now, though, so be careful.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
There you go.
Girl! No. I can reach them.
You should feel special.
I'm very short. There's a lot of things I can't reach them. I can accept. No. Do I need that? Am I gonna come here and realize that I have to go be a knight?
That's an excellent question. I don't know off the top of my head.
No! No! I can't make that joke.
No.
At least I'm a samurai instead of a stupid knight.
I like the knight. The extra health makes him very handy.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Not if you're good, like me.
Okay, no, we suck.
Thank you. That was very generous of you.
I thought so. You can press start at any time, I promise.
I was admiring you.
It's very pretty. That was a lot of fucking fanfare for nothing.
No!
I don't know why it does that. Occasionally some helmets will just disappear when they fall down.
That was dumb.
I think it's just to fuck with you. I think that's probably my favorite part of playing games once you get slightly into the night, is the fact that platforming cannot be easy when you're inebriated.
It's not easy. Oh,
Now you can't even go up there, you got rid of the blocks.
you got rid of the box.
I don't think that was me.
It wasn't you, obviously. You really need to point that out. Oh! Be a helmet. Yay!
You willed it into existence.
I did.
Now tell me how you're going to break through this.
No, run. I got it. Watch.
Watch.
Can it work? Let me try again. Ah!
You did it! Now keep doing it!
Oh my! Look at him! Did.
Okay, they're all dead.
Now look. I'm gonna do it, Brian. You were like, oh, you're gonna do that. And then, guess what? I did it!
I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd pull it off.
I'm always impressive. Should I go up or down? I choose up, because I'm not gonna listen to you.
I didn't say anything.
I know, but you were gonna say down.
Was I? You went down.
I'm my only portal. How do I use it?
You just stand on it. You have to stand perfectly still. No, you're still playing. Portal's not the end of the stage.
I won.
No, you did not.
That was me winning.
That was not you winning.
You don't want to.
Every time we've teleported so far, we've kept playing.
I have not teleported so far.
Exactly.
No. Okay. I just want to make sure you're not giving me a helmet because I like the helmet I have. I don't want to get a stupid one.
You have no idea how many powers you still have yet to experience.
Nothing is as good.
Nothing? There's a guy who has a laser beam. There's one that's a fly. There's lots of different abilities in this game.
Not as many as Kirby. I don't actually know that.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's accurate. I could be wrong, but
Kirby has a lot.
it does. Kirby does have a lot.
Outpost, having power-ups on Kid Chameleon and Kirby on NES, obviously.
Stay still. Stop moving.
I thought you had to hit the button. Oh! I got killed by the gorilla rock things.
We are now in the Windy City. You took us to Chicago, damn it.
I did! Is there trouble in the Windy City? Brian?
Yes, there is. I died.
Where is Michael Jordan? There's a video game called Trouble in the Windy City.
Take your shot, sir. While we both keep dying from this one bad guy.
What in the Michael Jordan are you supposed to do right here?
You're supposed to do this.
Okay, I didn't know they could go up further. I would have done that. To
Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan and his 2-3-peats.
I don't think,
Thank you.
under normal circumstances, Michael Jordan would have come up in a Kid Chameleon video.
It's the Windy City.
I understand how he came up, I'm just saying.